won. So this is I've lost $31.84 to the Nasdaq in 13 minutes. And this was my fault. It did not have to be a break-even day. It could have been either a no trade day with not just a small lot, a very like break-even loss. Same thing, I guess. But it could have also been a win. So this was my fault. Okay, let's go over the charts, and I'm going to show you guys what happened. So let's go. So daily, basically, we swept previously low. Okay, and so we were bullish here. 4 hour, we swept the 4 hour levels as well, and the gap, and the 1 hour we swept the 1 hour loss. So obviously, and we also rejected from the weekly open. So we're looking for longs, we're bullish. Overall, the drawn liquidity remains this equal highs right here that we've had since, I don't know, God knows, forever. And so it's the same idea as before. We had on open a 15-minute gap right here. And yeah, exactly. So this was the trade that I missed. And so I was here. We tapped on the 15-minute gap. We were in the market maker buy model until this highs right here. I was bullish. This was very good trade. I took this before open. Stop loss right there. And basically this is a 2R. This would be a 2R trade. Yep. But my rules are I enter on the last valley gap of a swing. So this, my entry should have been this one. And I should have adjusted my stop loss to here. Still would have been a 2R trade. Right here, exactly. So I would have been done on the day for like less than 3 minutes. Basically, this would be a 2-minute day. Sorry, 3 minutes day, yeah. So basically, I simply did not adjust my entry. So my limit order stayed here. As soon as we took this highs, I removed my stop loss, my entry. I did not want to be in this trade after this, because I already went for my target. So my current target was this high, right? And this size too. So I did not want to be in the trade already. And so yeah, that was it. So there was no entry here, and the price continued going up. And it went for no gaps at all. There was no retest on any gaps. There was nothing. This price action was like just up. On the 5-minute as well, there was no retest on any gap here. This gap right here, well, that could have been a trade, but we were already overextended, and we had taken this high and taken this high, and so when we expand, right, I expect a retracement back into continuation, or when we expand, I expect accumulation, right, and then a sweep of the lows and then back up, right. So when we expand too much and take a key level, I don't want to take 5-minute gaps. I don't. It's just retarded. I want to take a 15-minute gap at least, or at least a 1 hour gap if it's forming, if it's close to forming. And so basically, I did not take any of these 5-minute gaps trades. They would have been losers. This would have been a loss. And this one, I actually don't know about this one. I didn't even see it. Honestly, I just didn't. I turned down a 5-minute gaps, didn't look at them. Then eventually, I had enough and I chased the market. Honestly, this was my fault. This is a bad trade. I chased the market. This was what happened. So we had such a clean level here. We reacted so well. Closed above. Entry there. Stop loss here. But we swept this high right here, which is a 1 hour high. Okay. And so if we sweep this and we tag me in, this means that the 1 hour is going to close super aggressively bearish. And so that would not be a good entry. And so we swept this and we came back down. I was going to take this limit off, but then I had some people calling me. And so I was not really focused on what I was doing. So I let the trade back in. But it's fine. It's like, happens, part of the day. And so basically, I let the trade back in. And so I was like, oh my god, I want out of this trade, I want out of this trade, I want out of this trade. That's my thinking in my mind. Because I knew it was a bad trade. It would have been a loss here, as you guys can see. And eventually, like, we stepped as lows, we went back up. Because we were respecting a 5-minute gap. I moved this to break even as soon as we were like above. I moved this as soon as break even, got tapped out. It's fine. At least I didn't have a losing day for making a mistake on a day that could have been a win. So overall, 2 mistakes. I chased here and I did not move my entries where I should have been here. And so basically, I did not have a green day because of this. But it's not the end of the world. Honestly, we have the entire year, and runs ahead to make a lot of money. So stay getting slow. That's what matters. Long term thinking. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.